Hi, good morning, everyone. And today I'm going to discuss about 5G architecture. So the 5G is playing an important role in a telecom compared to 4G in terms of data throughput and massive MIMO. So there are a lot of features are there compared to 4G and 5G. Okay, today we will see the 5G architecture and the major components of 5G architecture. Then we will see one by one. Okay. So this is the 5G architecture diagram, and you can see the major components here. So this green lines are indicating the user plane. Okay, when the first comes UV, user equipment. Um, it can be your mobile, laptop, tab, or any IoT devices. Okay, then radio access network, which is a NR 5G J node B. Then comes a user plane function UPF. So this is related to a user plane function. So then comes a control plane functions are the first one is AMF. AMF is nothing but access and mobility management function. Then comes SMF. SMF is a session management function. Then AUSF. AUSF is nothing but authentication server function. So these functions are very important at the entry level. Then comes a PCF. PCF is nothing but a policy control function. Then UDM, user data management. Then comes AF application function. Then NRF is the network function repository function. Then NEF is a network exposure function. So and this one is network slice selection function. So DN is nothing but a data network. So these are the interfaces between the entities like EV to AMF is N1 interface and RAN to AMF is N2 interface. RAN to UPF is N3 and SMF to UPF is N4. Then UPF to DN is a N6. Okay, like that, AMF to SMF and SMF to PCF. So many interfaces are there. In the later video, I will show you that. Okay. So then we'll go to AMF. So AMF is nothing but a access and mobility management function. So this is the control plane function in a 5G core network. Okay, it has some primary responsibilities. So like this, registration management, reachability management, connection management, and the mobility management. So these are the major primary responsibilities of AMF in a 5G core network. Okay. So what is registration management? So registration means so when UV wants to connect with the 5G core network or when UV wants to access the service of the 5G, then it has to register with the network. So this registration procedure will be managed by AMF. Okay. So when the UV got registered with the 5G core network, it is authorized to get a service from the 5G. Okay. Until and unless it will not get any service from the 5G without registration. Okay. When registration will happen, that in that UV, some parameters are there like RM registered and RM deregistered. Okay. When that UV will get registered with the 5G core network, it will go to deregister to the register state. Okay. So when registration will happen, so in the 5G core network, the UV will create a context, okay, within the core network. So context is nothing but a parameters of the UV, which will help to identify and characterize the UV within the core network. Okay. So while the registration, that AMF will have to interact with some other network functions, so like SMF, UPF, and PCF. SMF is session management function, and UPF is a user plane function, and PCF is a policy control function. So when you will register, that time it will create some context or parameters within the network. So base below are the network parameters that are help to UV to create its identify in the network. Okay. So first one is SUPI. SUPI is nothing but subscription permanent identifier. So this is the permanent identifier, and IMSI is the international mobile subscriber identity. Then comes a 5G GUTI. So AMF will assign the GUTI to the UV. So while registration. So GUTI is nothing but a unique temporary identifier. This is the globally unique temporary identifier. Okay, then comes a PEI. Okay, permanent equipment identifier. So then comes IMEI, International Mobile Equipment Identity. Okay, these are the UV parameters that are registered in the network when UV will move from registered, means a deregistered state to registered state. These parameters also comes within the UV context only when UV will get registered with the network. So this is the first one is related to UV capability information. So UV network capability, like it will support 4G or 5G. Okay, then micro mode indication. Sometimes connection will happen from UV. Sometimes connection will establish from the network side. Okay. Sometimes network will take a initiate. Sometimes UV will take a initiate. So it will indicate that mobile initiated connection only. Okay. Then voice support match indicator. Then UV radio capability for paging information. This is for reachability purpose, whether UV is in on condition or off condition. Then comes SMS supported or not. This is a short message service is supported by UV or not. So this will indicate that UV is capable of that taking a service or not. Okay. Then comes access and mobility information. So registration management state, that is RM state. So it will indicate whether that UV is registered or not. Okay. Then registration area. So area is nothing but uh, when UV will get into the network, that the network will know the location of the UV. Okay, it will track the UV location continuously. Periodically, it will get the location of UV. So, for example, if person is moving from one place to another place on the daily basis. For example, he is from home to office. He is going daily basis. That is like a registration area. Okay. Then mobile mobility restrictions. Suppose if he is registered in one state and when you go to other state, that time it will show some error. Okay. Security information for control plane and user plane, that is the ciphering and integrity of data. Okay, it will take care by the AMF. So network slice in instances, it will select the network slice. Okay, slice selection. Then PDU session information, network slice selection assistance information, then network slice instant identity. So PDU session identity, then SMF address, then what is the type of access. Okay. Okay, thank you.